Okay, we're gonna call it to order at 7 o'clock. Kelly, can you take roll call, please?
Nancy? Here. Dawn?
Here.
Courtney?
Here.
Denise?
Here.
Kelly, yes, here.
Okay, and can you document that Mary was absent and Taylor was absent? Okay. Has everyone had a chance to look at the minutes yet? June 9th.
I did, and I'll make a motion to accept it.
Okay,
First John.
we have a second.
I'll second.
Court.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Nancy and Kelly?
I haven't read the notes yet.
Okay.
I haven't read them yet. I haven't finished them yet.
That's fine.
Excuse me.
I was writing.
Aye.
Aye.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm writing and, you know.
Okay, we have switched the new business and the old business around. For a simple fact that there's a possibility of a new board member. Her name is Megan Whitaker. Can you come up and tell us a little bit about yourself?
My name is Megan. I live in Malott, so I'm local, and I love getting out and helping the community. I am all about Attica Rec and fixing up the pool and things like that for my kiddos and I to hopefully go to in the future. And I go to Attica Heritage Days. I have been for the last 6 or 7 years and help John and all of them as much as I can and anything out in the community. I am a community person.
I love that.
And just so the board knows, she has helped us out with just about every fundraiser, so.
I was just down at the fishing one helping out so that Mary
Oh my
didn't have
gosh.
to be around that
That's when
nasty stuff.
Trinity was in the hospital, wasn't it?
Yes, it
Yeah.
was.
Yeah.
I was so excited for that, and then Trinity was in the hospital. My oldest was
yeah.
in the hospital.
She actually had to weigh the fish because I went to anaphylaxis from being down there and weighing fish.
Oh my gosh, no kidding.
So I spent all weekend with her that weekend.
Thank you so much. I felt so awful that I couldn't.
It
eat.
doesn't bother me. I'm a people person. I mean, I'm a mom of 5, and 2 of my kiddos was actually adopted out of the state system.
Oh, good for you.
So I make time for the community, no matter what it is.
Good for you. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's my biggest thing. Are my kids are why I'm on here. So, which I mean,
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
keeps me busy. Sometimes
Yeah.
I can't be here, but
Yeah.
but yeah, no, that's awesome.
Okay, does anyone want to discuss? What's your thoughts on this?
I'm all for joining.
More hands, the better.
Yeah,
I mean,
I am
especially
too.
if someone, if she's been helping you guys, and she's already helped us
Yeah,
without
we've-
even being on the
Yeah,
board.
we've
That's-
worked with her for several
She's
years.
pretty easy, you
and,
know.
yeah.
Yeah.
Trustworthy.
She'll help. She's with us. She's helped with anything from hands-on to fundraising to, I mean, basically whatever. So.
Yeah.
so-
No, I say more power.
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
we've lost a couple, and we can gain a helper back. Yeah, I'm excited about it.
Okay, so do we have a motion?
I'll motion.
I'll second.
I'm excited. You'll see my face every once in a while.
All in favor?
Aye.
Hi.
Motion.
Okay, come on
Come
in.
on up.
Okay, and the crowd goes wild.
That's funny.
Look at our crowd.
I know.
Yeah.
I will get you a folder with all of our stuff and I'll get you added to our Google Drive. Okay, here's things for tonight. Okay. Kelly, do you want to talk about the haunted woods?
Yeah, I've had this idea for many, many years. It's just getting enough people to help. But I would like to do a haunted woods like around Halloween time.
Mhm.
You know, advertise like a month ahead of time. And then we'll have to choose which woods we want to use. So you have to get insurance and everything. So but just we could have people, I don't know how I want it done or how you guys want it done, but we'll figure it out, you know. It may not be perfect the first time, but
For sure, yeah, nothing is.
I think we need something in our area. I know Covington has haunted woods, so and we have a lot to offer with our parks and everything. So, And I wanted it to be a fundraiser, maybe $5 to get in. We can vote on all that. So, am I missing anything?
No, the other thing that I've talked to the park board regarding it,
Mhm.
or she's brought it up actually to the park board, and they're all for doing the haunted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm on the park board. I don't know anything about it till now.
Okay, then maybe I talked to Jerry about it.
I think we
You
talked
might
to
have,
Jerry
but
just
not-
to run it by
the
him
park board
first.
doesn't
Okay,
mind
so
that.
anyway,
Yeah.
he's for it, so we just have to take it to the park board and make sure it's okay. What I was thinking for the first year is doing the short trail that goes up behind the pavilion.
Yeah, the Jackson Street
For,
Trail.
yeah, for the first year to see how we do and if we have enough stuff to do one of the bigger trails. For the
I think
following
that's good anyways, because the other trail that goes under the bridge, there's a lot more entrance ways. So it's kind of difficult to
year.
judge payment on that. Do you see what I'm saying?
Right.
And I'm not saying this is all for money. I'm all for it because I think it's a good opportunity for our
Entertainment.
town. Yeah,
Yeah.
something for the kids to do. But I do think that smaller one up by where Valerie Evans and them up, is that the
That's
one you're
Arms-
talking
Yes.
No, that's Arms Woods.
Oh, that's it.
about? Okay, which one are you talking
The
about?
one that goes up behind the
It's just
pavilion.
the straight trail behind, that goes
Okay,
behind.
Behind the pavilion.
It's kind of up on the hill.
Oh,
Yeah.
people
It's
drive
up on-
golf carts through
Yeah,
that
they do.
Sometimes,
Yeah, they're not supposed to do that, but yes, they do.
Okay,
That one.
okay. I don't know how short that one is.
It's, what was it, a quarter?
It's a quarter
of a
Yeah,
mile.
quarter
So it's a
mile.
decent.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No, I think that sounds good. I'm all
I think for the
whatever.
first year, we need to keep it smaller
Mhm.
so that
Mhm.
we know how to judge things for the future. And we could possibly do, if someone has like a portable, one that's portable, what they call fire pits, the portable ones that you can do.
Yeah, we got,
We could
yeah.
possibly do one of those with roasted marshmallows with it
We
and
have
do
one.
like a whole type thing down
Yeah,
there.
we have that stuff, so, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. No, I think that's awesome. Are you thinking of doing it on like trick or treat night? I think that's when you're going to get the most crowd. That's my thought.
No, we haven't really discussed like when we're.
When does Covington do it? Do they do it on their trick or treat night?
I think if we did it the
No.
week before trick or treat, we would have a lot of people because
Mhm.
people are, and give the kids a discount if they're dressed up.
I kind of agree because,
It's on a Saturday this year, so we could do it on Friday.
I kind of agree.
Then-
So, what,
Puts
3,
me
4, maybe 5 years ago,
So that puts me out.
that might work.
Can you
'Cause
Friday?
No.
about,
Mhm.
what was it, 3 or 4 years ago, Heritage Days did something on trick or treat night for the kids at,
Oh, we did hot
at McDonald
chocolate.
Park, and it didn't work out that great because they were all too,
Spread out.
yeah, especially up and down. I mean, you know how they do, they go up and down Perry
Yeah.
and
Barry
Brady
and
and
Brady were
stuff.
too
So
busy.
I agree. I think that'd be on a different day.
I also agree with her though. A Friday is so, as a parent with multiple kids that are in school and sports and all that kind of stuff, I don't know how well a
Oh,
Friday
I
would
didn't
go
think
with
about that.
basketball and
Football.
football
Football
and
Friday.
What about the week before?
Yeah.
Okay, so what about the week before?
Like the
Saturday
Pythian
before?
home used to do it for like almost a month.
yeah, on a Saturday. I think a weekend's going to be better, especially not a Sunday. Obviously, that's the night before people go back to work. But I
Right.
think so. Are we thinking nighttime because that's like when it's dark out?
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
Yeah,
okay,
Of course,
well, yeah,
yeah. Of course, it gets dark at what, 6, 7 o'clock that time. Yeah.
something like that. Yeah.
okay.
So are you thinking of putting like ropes throughout the trail so people can't veer off of it, or
We'll have to do.
We hadn't
something.
got all that.
We haven't got
far.
that far, but we'll
Yeah,
have to
We'll
do
get it
something.
figured out, but yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so the 24th, is that what we're thinking, that Saturday?
I like that date. Don't you?
Mhm.
yeah, I'll put it down.
And I've already got to call into our insurance guy to see if this will be covered under what we have already for liability. If not, we'll get it figured out. But we can get it, the liability sponsor.
I think you might even be able to, for like the rope or whatever you have, like people might donate that.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So the sooner we figure out what we need, the better, because that's going to creep up quick.
Real fast.
It's
Yeah.
okay. We will have stuff. We have stuff for Heritage. We mark stuff off down the river. So whatever we got, we can bring it down and use that. That's
Are you thinking? I feel like we've brought this up before, and we
We
talked
have.
about having the football players or some
Mhm.
kids help from the high school. Are you
Right.
thinking of making it like scary, or are you thinking of more like fun?
Mild
or-
scary, just like enough to.
Not worrying about it's gonna have a heart attack.
Not like,
Yeah, nothing
not scary,
crazy.
scary, not scary, scary, no.
No one chasing with a chainsaw or
No.
anything.
No.
if you ever know.
Not this year, maybe in the future.
Maybe next year we might bump it up. We'll see
Maybe
how it
we'll have a
goes.
couple. We'll have a scary one and then a little
If
kid.
any of you guys have ever been taking your kids down to when they had the fright nights at Billy Creek and Park County, that's kind of something like that. It's kind of just mild, kind of a shock factor, but nothing gory.
Yeah, nothing like the thing they have in Lafayette where you walk
No.
through the house.
No, not at all.
Of course, if we had, like a generator or something, we could use those, projectors as Halloween stuff.
Yeah.
you know what I mean, scary stuff, rats and whatever,
We can figure all that.
We
out.
can get that.
It
We'll
was
get that for you. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's awesome.
Okay, so do we want to discuss more on this, or do we want to go ahead and move to the next month, and since I'll be a little bit closer?
Are you guys thinking that you guys are gonna head this, or
Oh,
you see it?
I don't know. I mean, anybody can take the lead. I've always wanted to do this, so.
Yeah.
Okay, then why don't you take the lead, and then get a hold of Troy, because he's got a ton of Halloween stuff. I'm sure there's stuff that he won't use this year that he can possibly help out with.
Well, basically, you're just scaring people, you know what I mean?
Keep-
So,
yeah.
And decorating them, scaring, so.
and then we could have a bowl of candy that they can have a piece of candy
We'll
or
figure it
something. I don't know.
Yeah, I think it'll be great. Whatever you guys
Keep
do,
it
it's better.
keep it simple but cool.
Yeah.
But attractive.
Yeah.
So people
Okay.
come back next year.
Okay.
All right.
We're gonna move on. There was a presentation at the park board meeting. It was park board, right? Yeah.
With Tim?
With Tim Yoakum.
Yes, part of it.
There was a park board meeting, and he came, he's a representative.
State representative,
42.
yeah.
He's
from down-
talking about the boat dock,
yeah,
and I'm
yeah,
so
yeah.
excited for
Yes,
that.
yes.
Actually,
But he was also talking about the kayaking canoe races that he heads up down in Clinton. And my husband has talked for years that he wants to do this boat race because it's like a big deal. Tim said what the first year they did, they had 2 people, and now it's up over 100.
oh wow,
Yeah, and it's an official timed race and everything, so I'm not sure how exactly he does that. But he is willing to come up here and help us get it going. Jerry has asked for the Attica wrecking, since we're the programming in town, to kind of take the lead on this and go with it. What are your thoughts? What do you think?
when are they thinking of doing it?
I'm thinking the first part of October.
Is that going to be freezing?
Well,
No, it'll still be warm.
just, I mean, it's no. Were we going to add that as an attraction for the
In the
Heritage
future, in the
Weekend?
future, not this year, because there's no way we can pull it off by.
Well, no, not this year. I didn't know you even wanted to do it this year.
Yeah.
That's
I'm
why-
hoping we can do it this year. If not, then we'll add it on to one of the
Okay.
things with Heritage. But
That
it'll
makes
still
me
be-
nervous in October. I feel like it's going to be cold, but maybe I'm crazy.
I don't think it'll be that cold. The first week won't be too bad.
You're in Indiana.
Towards the
You
end
never
of the
know. It
time-
might
I
snow
know,
or it might
that's
be
what I-
90.
I can picture Halloweens where I've had to dress my kids down or completely have them bundled.
Right. But
Yeah.
We've had everything from 80 degrees to snow on Halloween.
Yeah.
But I'm talking the very first, like the first weekend of October if we can. If we can get this coordinated in time. What are your thoughts? He says he has all the equipment needed to do all the time in and everything like that. So it's just a matter of
And then he said he might
advertising and
pay
getting
for
it
the
out there.
insurance.
Yeah,
And pay for the insurance.
I'm personally going to kind of not take on too much more in October time I do this. So, but no, I mean, I think it's great. You know,
What do you think? You've been awful quiet.
We don't know.
Okay.
I mean, I'm the same way with her. Like, are we gonna get into where we plan it all and it's gonna be too cold to do it? And how many people are gonna back out at the last minute in October?
Yeah.
And do you
I
have
feel
enough
like-
time to advertise?
I don't feel like we have enough time for this year. That's what makes
Okay.
me nervous. I feel
Especially
like,
if we're gonna do the Halloween.
yeah,
You're putting
think of
together
how-
together.
We're
That's gonna
excited.
be a tight turnout.
We are.
I think it's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
I would love to do it. My husband would love to participate.
very
Okay,
excited.
so do we
but
want to do that in the spring then?
I would push more
Like
like
around
end of
May?
summer.
End
I
of
think
May,
it'd be
yeah.
perfect to do with Heritage Days.
I do too. But like I said, I'm biased, so maybe I need to back off from
When-
a vote on that.
No, you
but
normally have it around mid-September, right?
Yeah.
it's
Yeah,
third weekend
third
of
weekend of
September.
September.
I
Yeah.
think it would just enhance bringing,
People into
you
the area.
enhance bringing, the more programs we bring in that weekend with Heritage Days, it ties into
Yeah,
our.
I think it would be
cultural scene
perfect to tie
around
along
here.
with
Thank
them.
you.
And that's
think
just another way to collaborate with another
Mhm.
in the town.
Yeah.
Okay.
But like I said, that's my opinion.
No, I completely
Yeah,
agree. I think
so-
that's the best time to do it. I think spring's a little hit or miss on weather again. And if
It
we're
is.
planning the fishing in the spring,
You
like
look-
we need to think, what are we wanting to make annual out of what we do? Because we don't want to stack ourselves.
The one thing that we did, I think that the fishing tournaments are a great way to get our information out there.
Yeah,
get
everyone
people
wants an
out
excuse
there.
to fish. I told you.
Yeah, I didn't believe it until I saw it. But yeah, I think the fishing tournaments, I think we need to stay with that. So if we do the 2 a year, so we don't do the very first one, so it'll be too muddy and too high. So we do June like we did, and then September.
I'm
So
anxious to
la-
see how the
last
next
2,
one
3
goes.
days. So
Yeah.
I am too.
So going back to the canoe and kayaking, do you, and I say you guys, 'cause you all know what we're doing next few months, finishing up. Do you think we can do you want to do that this year, or do you want to wait till 2027?
I think we gotta wait till next year. to
Yeah.
do that.
Okay.
That's I mean, what are you guys thinking? Do you agree?
Next year.
Yeah, I just think
Yeah,
it'd be a
'cause-
lot to
Yeah,
try
we
and
don't
do.
have,
to
we
fill
don't
a
have the
little
time to
bit
get
of
it by this
this-
year.
Right.
I think if we're wanting to try one new thing in October, that needs to be like we don't want to be the jack of all trades. We want to find
Right.
our
Our
niche.
niche.
Now,
Yeah.
if we can get this, and if we say we're going to do this, we know ironclad that this is going to happen in 2027, then,
You can start
then
advertising.
we can start
it
advertising
early.
it during the Heritage Days.
Right.
Yeah.
And I'm still waiting
Okay.
on Mr. Yoakum to give us a call back because I've left a message with him and that's not heard back yet. So I'm sure I will.
Wish I'd known that. I talked to him last Thursday evening in
Oh.
person, but
Okay. But anyway, so we'll get that we can start planning that now and get advertising so people know.
When is he thinking the deck will be, or the dock?
Do what?
When is the floating dock going to be done? Does he have an idea?
We don't know because we got to come up with a lot of money.
there's it's just like
It's
anything.
like for when you said $60,000.
And it's
How
not
much? 60?
60,000.
Okay, not as much as I thought, honestly.
Now let me say
It's
this
natural.
without
Oh.
now, Leah, let me say this without putting something out there publicly that's not correct. So hear me out. It should not be a real long time. We're not talking like year 2, 3 years. I mean,
Yeah.
but we just need, talk to Jerry. Everybody listen to the park board because there's going to be presentations on that next month. And
Yeah.
so it's not like an amphitheater project or something where it'll make you pull your hair out, basically. It's-
Right.
There's a Jerry, I'm not speaking for him, but Jerry has said that there are 3 or 4 avenues to where we think it's going to happen pretty quick. So
What are we thinking in terms of canoes, kayaks, that sort of? Do you remember we brought up the kayak, basically kiosk?
They are waiting until
That's
next
really
year
okay.
to put it in for Attica.
But for sure it is.
It's going in next year for Attica, yes.
Do you know when?
They didn't give a date. They just said that it wouldn't be till next year. So
Hey, anything's better than nothing.
there's too much going on with all the other docks that they're trying to do. Cause they're building one out there at, what is that, Milligan Hill?
they got them all over Pine Creek.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So
they're building ones on Pine Creek so that people can start there and then go down to the river. And
Awesome. Yeah.
then down.
I love
So,
that.
yeah, I'm loving it. I think it's great. I wish that's something I could do, but I can't.
Yeah, I can't wait. I think Attica does need to
Yeah.
go for our river. And I mean, there are a lot of avenues to.
And the other thing with
The
the
river.
I need someone that
use
has a boat that can like scope this out for us. According to Tim, they're looking at 13 miles for the race.
Yeah, somewhere around there.
So we need to figure out where 13 miles upriver is. So we can end the race here in Attica.
I mean, you could put in Lafayette, but
I'm
are you?
thinking Granville Bridge. Then that could connect with everything.
I just don't know how far that is on river.
we'd have to talk to one of our local river rats that
Yeah.
know that and has got it down.
Like we have a boat now, but I just don't know about how far it is on the river. You know what I mean? I don't. I can ask Chuck and see if he has any idea
That's
on
what I
how
was
far
thinking.
he thinks it would
That's
be.
who I was thinking. Yeah.
See if he has any
Yeah.
idea. We've asked him if I call him and ask him questions, so I'll call him and see. 13 miles is how long?
If we need, 13 miles.
Well, there's also, which I mean, that restaurant, McGraw's.
But-
Oh, up there by
Where's
old
that?
Stein-
There's no dock or anything there.
Yeah, there's not anything there.
There's nothing to get in.
Nothing there
Okay,
anymore.
someone told me you could go there to eat on the river.
You
Well, you
can't.
A
can,
deck.
but it's,
But it's
yeah.
not a,
Okay, I see. Okay.
I was just there a couple weeks ago. and
I've
I
never
asked
been.
about it, and they said they don't have any access to the river. Because we used to take our boats up there. and,
Yeah.
yeah.
Missed
There's a lot
opportunity.
of people used to.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna work on that and get that taken care of for next year. Okay, so unfinished business, we have the financial report there. And like I said, the officers have the full accounting in their packet. Kelly, you've got even more with the QuickBooks report as well. So we're moving up and that savings is looking good. Now we need to get the other stuff taken care of. So alumni banquet, it was very nice this year. Carrie came up to me and asked me if I wanted to say something about Attica Rec Inc. I said yes. She must not have heard me because she skipped right over and
Oh,
then it ended. But we did get brochures out to all of everyone there. Okay, here's the other thing about brochures. We need a new brochure that kind of discusses some of the events that we have and different things versus what we're planning on doing. Does that make sense?
mhm.
Because we've been asked to put a brochure down at Ravine Park in their thing, and I don't want it to be what
Who are we? More
Who
like,
are
what
we?
are we doing?
and how to donate and all that. I want it to be what are we doing within the community to help out the community and to all the activities that we have going on.
I think we need to figure out, I think we need to make a calendar, like literally January through December, and write the things down that we do each month. And then put it in that kind of format, not necessarily down to the date. Do you
Right.
see what I'm saying? Just so we can be a little flexible. I don't know. That makes sense to me. Speak up, guys, if you
It makes sense
disagree.
to me. What do you
Well, that's what we do. Like, we'll create like a calendar on the Canva,
Yeah.
and then it is all
That's what I use.
adjustable, but all your dates, okay, this is what we want to do on this date, but we can't due to a situation. We just change the date, but it still happens in that month.
Right. That's how I would put it. I think, are we thinking like
like a folder, like what we have now, like a
I
brochure.
almost don't even know if we need that though. If we're just wanting, I mean, it could just be double-sided one sheet. Do you see what I'm saying? Like this, but just two sides. I think that would be
Like it-
plenty. If we're not actually saying like what our plan is, blah, 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 like they just a quick, this is who
Okay.
we are and what we do, and then on the back a 12-month calendar.
makes sense.
I like that.
I think I think that would make more sense, and it'd be cheaper
Okay.
because less paper.
And faster reading for people to.
Yeah.
Get the
If
gist
people
of
are really interested, they're gonna watch the videos. They're gonna
it. Go to
look
the
at our
website.
Facebook. They're
Yeah.
gonna come join these. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, I mean, if you guys are good with that, I just think. I mean, I can make something up if you want me to, and then we can sit it out. But it's gonna be a lot easier. Like, I don't know. Are we doing those dance classes again? Like, are we doing the workouts again?
I
Like
hope
those.
so.
Those are the things like I think we should put on there. You know, the things. And we could do our best and guess. But I would hate to put something out and then it not be.
Just say these are tentative at this point.
Yeah, we could even put a QR code that links straight to a flexible calendar online, like a 12-month doc,
On our
Google
webpage?
Drive. No, I mean, it could go straight to a Google Drive. Essentially, that's much easier to edit than our webpage.
That's true.
That
is true.
If you guys are okay with that, I mean, we could get a QR code to send them directly there.
I'm all for them QR codes.
It's so
Those-
much
those are
easier.
great,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
Okay.
we don't have to worry about essentially like making the 12-month calendar now. We could just add to it and adjust as needed, and it'll just be ever changing.
You could do it monthly that way, and then you wouldn't have as much trying to figure
Listen,
out.
girl, I've tried to do this monthly. It was like I would put it up late and then things would change. I mean, it's just ever changing. I felt like I would make it and then I'd post it, and then within a day we'd have to make adjustments. And I'm like, okay, this can't work. This can't go like this. Like, and everyone has lives. I'll be the first to admit, like, it's hard to on some days, like my daughter randomly getting a kidney stone and blocking her whole left kidney. Like, who would have thought a 15-year-old would be in the hospital for a kidney stone on when I was supposed to be on a fishing trip with my husband? So fishing night. But I mean, I'll be the first to say clearly I can't always be here in person. And I don't expect everyone to dedicate their life. You know what I mean? But yeah, I just think it is difficult to make a monthly calendar. At least I felt like I found that out pretty quickly
Yeah.
after
You were changing stuff.
I
all the
do
time.
agree.
all the time.
Because we're all
So-
human too. Our lives change day to day or minute by
I
minute.
have to
too,
tell
so-
myself what
Right.
I'm doing every day.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Seriously.
I have to write it
Just
down.
put asterisk subject to change.
Yeah, I think the best thing is to have that 12-month calendar and do our best to just edit it at least once a week, so we're not halving. I mean, in that 12-month calendar can just continue every year. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
I don't know.
That does make good sense.
Yeah, I do like
To me.
that.
I mean, it doesn't even have to be broken into essentially like you picture a calendar in your head 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You don't even have to do that. January and then dates of things below. February and then dates. Like
Yeah.
the 2nd we have this. The 20th we have this.
Just as long as we never pull what we pulled this last June. That was just
What was
crazy.
it?
But
We
it's
had
on
stuff
every
every
weekend.
weekend.
Oh,
yeah.
it's too much, especially
Yeah.
when I have so many kids in different sports, and I'm like,
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I was
know.
ready to pull my hair out because we had so much going on. We were double booked on a
Well,
couple of the weekends.
And it's like you said, I mean, everybody has to take their relief in their personal time too. once in a
Mhm.
while, So
Yeah, yeah.
as little as it may be, but we all
I
have
think
to have
as
it.
we go, we'll find our niches and what we should do. Like the line dancing with her, everyone loved it. The
Oh,
workouts
yeah.
with Taylor, everyone loved it.
Yeah.
The fishing, that was a hit. I think the canoe racing, kayak
Will be a
racing will
hit.
be a hit. I
Yeah.
think like any way that we can get people active, like physically, is what I'm seeing is what we're having be
Mm-hmm.
hits, you know?
Okay,
But yeah, I can work on that. That's
Sounds
my
good,
ADD
sounds
over
good.
here.
I get it.
Not another one.
Yeah,
Okay.
I can work on that. I'll send it out for you guys to look at. I'll get it done hopefully by end of next week.
Okay. Nancy, are you going to be able to do line dancing again this year or in January, or do you know?
It's way far off. It's supposedly I will.
Huh?
I will if it, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I would if I could. If
She
it's-
wants to.
Okay.
But
I
we'll
want
just have
to.
to
Let's
see.
see what happens in January.
Okay, sounds
That's for
good.
January.
Closer to January. Okay. Fishing tournament. Still working on the sponsorships. It'll be September 26th. Obviously at the river. Check-in, I believe is 8. It starts at 9. Weigh-in is at 4 and ends at 5.
September 26th.
Okay.
Just a heads up.
Peyton's gonna
Same
do
day as
this
Apple
time
Fest.
for us.
Who is?
Peyton.
Is he?
Yeah, he said he is.
That's
Yeah,
cool.
but true.
On a boat or no?
I don't know what he's doing.
They'll be down there.
We'll be down here.
Yeah, Gabe was so upset that we couldn't go. Like we were both really bummed, but what do you do? That's what happens whenever you make a date night. Something happens.
That's all right.
Mine spent Father's Day in the emergency room and got transported to Indy by ambulance.
I will.
That's what Trinity. We were in the ER and then transferred to Peyton Manning. So
That's where we went.
yeah, never fails.
I think we'll be okay during that because
It's over
if
it.
nothing else, it'll be a lot of the women will want to go to Apple Fest, and the guys will be like, "I'm going to that fishing tournament.
Yeah.
Here's some money. Go." So
Yeah.
I think it'll be
Yeah.
all right.
Have we?
Okay.
Oh yeah, go ahead. Keep
So
going.
Purdue Extension Community Vitality Program, we've been working ahead on that. We're starting to make some headway. Mary Taylor and I are the steering committee to deal with them until we start doing the hands-on with the whole board. And it's been going really good. The Y wants us to do the strategic plan before the feasibility study.
Yeah, how's that going?
Well, we're going to be meeting on the 29th with the gentleman from the Y, and that was the next thing. Jeffrey was in our meeting with the Y, Jeff's with the Vitality Program.
Mhm.
He's our coordinator, and he was on the call with us with the Y, and that's when they said they want the strategic plan done before the feasibility study, which I kind of think that's backwards, but that's just my thinking. When you want to know what the community thinks before you do the strategic plan.
Strategic plan was when we were
Or
all talking
before the
about.
before the feasibility study. The feasibility study is asking the community what they think. I would think that would come before a strategic plan.
I wonder if they're wanting to match our views with, if they're wanting to see if our views match the community, to see about community involvement. That kind of makes sense
I
in
mean,
that.
obviously they know what they're
They know what they're doing.
know
They've
what
been
they
doing it for a long
want.
time.
So
Yeah.
So
Right.
So that when we were talking about that a long time ago. I feel like that was when everyone had their own part of the strategic plan they were creating, correct? Okay, yeah.
And
I
this
do
is gonna
too.
be a lot more in-depth, and the Y has their own way they want it done.
Oh, so we're not doing it even that way.
No.
Okay.
So the one that we have basically is null and void now.
Yeah.
Because we did it and they want a certain way. So, and they said that when we get it done, that it'll be a very intense plan that will be lined out that basically anyone can look at and say, oh yeah, this is what we're doing, and then we can start going for bigger donations. So that's what they're saying. So anyway, our meeting with them, the steering committee's meeting is the 30th of July at 10 a.m. They are trying to work out a time for our board training sometime next month, I believe it is. But they're trying to work that out when is a good time. And if someone can't make it, I think they're going to add like where they record it and you can watch it after. And if you have questions, you can ask them.
What's the
deal.
date on this?
We don't know
We
that,
don't
have
know.
that
We
date
don't
yet.
know yet.
She said that they're shooting for sometime in August, but
We're shooting for that.
Okay.
It's not
Well,
positive
already,
yet.
I know, 'cause-
With homeschooling, I never know my plans. So.
Right. Okay, pickleball tournament, our last one we had in June. We did well. It was hot dogs, chili dogs, and chili cheese dogs. It netted us what's listed here, which is down compared to what we've been getting during them. But for hot dogs, I don't think that's unreasonable. I think that was a
But
good.
didn't
Yeah.
it rain?
Yeah, it didn't rain like
When it
crazy.
rained.
It rained like
Yeah.
It
crazy.
rains all the time.
oh
Yeah.
yeah,
It's
that's
been
right.
such a rainy year, yeah.
It has been a horribly rainy year. Okay,
I mean,
Mary
we have
did
some
that.
people that come to play in those tournaments to look forward to too.
That's what they said. That's
Really?
There was
Yeah.
some of them
Yeah,
that said,
that's so
Yeah,
silly.
we do.
Yeah,
That's
we-
I
kinda
love
weird.
that though.
yeah, they're like, well, we have
Isn't that
next
weird?
time. It's like, well, we haven't decided that yet. August we know is going to be Gordo's because we can't do August because that is
The
the
side by side, right?
side by side.
Yeah.
ride. Yeah, and because of it being the side by side ride, we don't need. There's not a whole lot we need. So we've got the t-shirts from last year that we did not put dates on for a reason.
No, that's the way you do things.
I lost my
Exactly.
shirt. I don't know where it's
Good
at.
idea.
So
Really?
we've got the shirts. We're not going to do a silent auction this year because that was the biggest bust I've ever known. We as far as I care, we'll never do that.
I think we
again.
just need to stick with physical
Yeah.
and activity.
Yeah.
But hey,
Yeah.
that's okay. You tried it. Didn't
Yeah.
You know,
It
it's,
didn't
Trial and
work.
error.
it's
That
not
didn't work.
not a failure. It just
So it's going to be very simple. It's going to be we'll have quarters there for the food. We're going to have the ride, and then when we get back, there'll be about an hour wait, and then the Twilight Music. That's our last night.
oh yeah.
And that's also the night that pickleball has their food. So we're hoping that our side-by-side riders will stay and enjoy the music and the pickleball food and all of that. So we're hoping it's a whole day in itself. Now to back up a little bit. Mary did the cooling station during the Hope Springs run. I would like to make that a yearly thing whenever they do it. Because it's a great volunteer opportunity for us to give back as a board to other entities. So I'd like to keep that on the thing. She manned it this year, and I contacted EMS, and they were on scene with her. So if somebody had any trouble or anything, they were to. I said, Mary, you're not a doctor today.
Yeah, you're off duty.
I said, this is not on you. You let them deal with it. And she's like, okay. So that it turned out to be really good. Gave out a lot of water that day, and that's what it was there for. So, the Aviators baseball fundraiser. Mary had 29, I believe, in her party.
Really?
Yeah, and we had 4, and we were the only 2 groups that went up there that day.
Oh darn.
Yeah, so if you look at the paperwork, it shows what we made, which
Mhm.
wasn't what I had hoped, but that's okay.
Yeah.
You know, we just gotta get traction on that because if people are gonna see it and they're gonna.
I mean, it didn't take any time to set up or anything, so I
No,
mean, it's just
no.
an extra.
I'm sorry we weren't of no help. We had a state board meeting in Indy. So.
Oh, I get it. I get it.
Helps them get
Are
busy.
those set for like a certain week of the month? Or do they vary?
They vary. Well, I mean,
It's every
the
financial quarter.
yeah, the summer one varies. January is always the same. You know when the convention is. The one in November is always the same week. but then the others kind of fluctuate.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know if there was a way that we could plan around it for next year. But the Aviators baseball game was on Mary's birthday.
Oh, that's awesome.
So we had that announced for her, that her birthday. And so it turned out nice.
She's had a heck of a week.
She has.
I'm so excited for them.
Yeah. Okay, so does anyone have any other business that we need to discuss or have any issues with what we have discussed?
No, I'll be excited to get, see what you bring back about this strategic plan and all that, so we can really start getting to the heart of
Right.
what we need to be doing up there. I'm excited about that. So.
I am excited too, and he's got the gentleman that Mary's been talking to from the Y regarding the strategic plan is trying to get it as cheap as we can. Because I told him, I said, look, we've got a tight budget here. We gotta work with this. So they said they would see what they could do to work with this on that. So
Yeah, no, I'm just proud of the board. I mean, I feel like I've been very hands off because I've been so busy lately. But yeah, I'm super proud. I mean, I think for how much negativity we've dealt with, I feel like we've actually, I mean, the Y is huge. People don't realize how big of a resource that is. And I mean, the amount of people that were saying $30,000 for a piece that could build a pool. We're not building an above ground pool with a deck right now. Like, we're building an actual public pool.
Yeah.
So, I just think I want it to be on record that we actually are, a lot of you guys, not so much myself right now, are working a lot of time behind the scenes on this. Like, this isn't the only time that these things get talked about. And yeah, I just kudos to you guys, because I know it's a lot of work, and I'm very thankful. Yeah, I hope that the Y works out well. I hope that we can get everything done quickly as soon as we figure out what we need to do, and then hopefully we can get everything settled.
The other thing too, I want to bring up that people have been really negative about is people think that the old school, the old Attica Elementary, should be turned into a community center, that the Y should turn it into a community center. The Y is not interested in it. They're not interested.
We've already looked at multiple properties with them.
Yeah. The Y is not interested in building the facility until after we get all the paperwork and everything done, and they see buy-in from the community. People have to start coming to classes, start going to fishing trips, start showing up to all the stuff that we do, because if they don't, then they're going to say, oh, well, you only have that many people. We're not, it doesn't pay for us to come down there.
No, there has to be community support. Yeah.
That the community has support, that supports us.
And to add what you and Courtney have said publicly, that's with any endeavor.
Right.
That with any boards that.
I mean, think of what you guys started with, and what you've had to
that's
work
what I'm
each
saying.
year to come. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. With any boards, you can go out and with a little bit of small money or something, you can throw anything together. But is it going to be quality?
Right.
And if you want quality to get the quantity of visitors and people and such like that, things are not handed to you as that fast. You don't just go up and say, I need this amount of money to build whatever, and it's here.
If we could do that, it would have been done.
Exactly. Grants, fundraising, partnerships, sponsorships, all that are very, very time consuming. So if you want, what's the old saying? Good things come to those who wait.
Yep.
Well, in this kind of these lines of work that we're all in, you do a lot more waiting.
Yeah.
But then, but when but things come together.
Yeah.
Well, just like everybody complains about my vendors for Attica Heritage Days, I had 100 vendors last year, but if the community didn't make them happy and buy stuff, they're not coming back.
Right. No. Yeah.
No matter
But it
how
does.
hard I work.
But on that, it does look like we should see that.
Well, I'm just
But
using that as
yes,
an example that,
Right.
no matter how hard you work, if the community don't get involved, then, our hard work's not there. I mean, it's just not going to
Yeah.
happen.
Didn't, though, going back to the Y, they looked at different places
Oh, they
and
looked at a
buildings,
lot of different
and they
places.
weren't interested in any. Correct. Okay. So what they're
Okay,
wanting to do
okay, what
is
they
in
were-
Ravine.
What they were looking at was not to build here. They were not looking at the buildings for building.
Mhm.
They were looking at them as, can we hold classes here? Can we
Right.
do our programming here in these empty spaces?
Yeah.
So that's what they were actually looking at. And there's been really good talks with a lot of the building owners saying, yes, we're interested in partnering with all of you to do this. So it's a matter of whether or not they come or if we're doing this on our own. So if they come, we can have the pool built very quickly.
Yeah.
If they decide not to, it's gonna take us our full goal to get it done.
Right.
Yeah,
So,
I just, like I've said before, I think, and I think other people agree with me, I would love to see the hub of the town be Ravine Park. I mean, I think it's the perfect property. I think there's there's trails. Like I've said a million times, I wish we could eventually have the workout outdoor equipment up there. I think partnering with pickleball, partnering with the park board. I mean, I think it could all be right there. Don't get me wrong. I love the riverfront. I think that's its own entity though, in a sense. You know what I mean? Like I picture like the park hub being Ravine.
right.
I love that. I hope we get an amphitheater down there. Like I am,
Well, that's a whole different subject. and
but
stuff.
yes,
Yeah,
you
but-
know what I mean? Like that's going to be its own,
Yeah.
but I hope that we can make that the hub for like the health of the town.
The health, yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's,
yeah.
Because we're all
Makes
about the
sense, makes
health
sense.
and
Yeah.
nutrition and
that's what I want for
safety.
that.
Yeah.
I'm hopeful.
I think it will be.
patience.
I think it will be. What do you think? I love that the park board has been painting up there and they're getting ready to lay mulch.
Mulch.
They
Yeah.
put some new playgrounds up there.
Yes.
Yeah.
They're doing a
Been a
lot
lot.
with the parks right now,
A
and
lot,
I am
yeah.
really proud of the park
Yeah,
board.
I
They're
think it's
they're
awesome.
really hands on. Nancy and Jerry are always in the parks doing work.
Now, I'm not on the park board, but I will throw that out there. I will be giving a presentation at the request of Jerry at the next park board meeting. So I have some very, very great helpful information
I do the recruiting, so I've been sending them a lot
So-
of people.
on some things.
Yeah, I'm very excited. I love the garden too, the
Yeah.
community garden up there. I don't think people know that it's up there. The fact that there's that community garden that people can go up there and get food from, I think that's awesome. Yeah, we have a lot in this community that I don't think people are aware of.
Right.
It's all over and they put it on Facebook. I didn't know that.
Yeah. Oh, I know.
Uh-huh.
I
Oh, they
know.
always did that. Oh, I didn't know that.
But here's the thing: if you don't know where to look, it is kind of difficult to find sometimes. I didn't know that community garden was there until maybe this spring. I had no clue.
It was there last year.
Yeah, I had no clue. And I'm on everything. I mean,
Right.
it's hard to know. That's why I think if we could spotlight some of that on our Facebook.
And that's what I was
whatnot,
wanting to do is spotlight the different areas and change.
Yeah.
So I like that idea. Okay, do we have any other business that we need to discuss tonight? I don't think so. Any other ideas, anything? Okay. All right. Do we have a motion to adjourn?
I'll make a motion.
I'll second it.
Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. We're adjourned.
Is that a coffee monster?
Yes.